and welcome to Because Fuck You, That's Why, a very special Grandma's Boy edition of Because Fuck You, That's Why, in that we have just seen the movie and it doesn't have any part of the games whatsoever, but we just really like talking about it, so that's all we've been doing for the past 20 minutes.
Monkey can't stop talking about this podcast, bro.
Because Fuck You, That's Why is a panel show turned podcast where our players are going to play 3 games. Whichever team has the most points at the end of the games wins.
Yay.
It's that simple. It couldn't be simpler. You'd think so, but we still managed to find a way to screw it up every now and then. So let's meet our players. First up, he's my boy. He's been my boy for almost all of my life. And he's pretty sure he's been staring at my ass for at least half of that. It's Jorge!
Yeah, that's why we started hanging out.
That's where it all began.
Right.
Yep. I knew something drew you to me. I had no idea what it was, but now I know. Other than the free blowjobs.
We've been free this whole time?
Well, the hand jobs are $0.25 each. Sorry about that. You should get the coupon.
Inflation.
It's in Sunday's flyer.
It's in the mail.
As a way of getting to know our contestants every week, I always ask them a different question. This week, that question is, Jorge, has there been a random bit of good luck that fell into your lap recently?
Well, yeah, now I know the blowjob be free this whole time. I'm definitely doubling down now. Realistically, though, we are planning a little trip out in the near future.
Yes, sir.
So we did some research and through some various hotel room site kind of thing. I don't mention any of my name because that'll kind of suck. But anyway, managed to procure a room for our endeavor in the near future.
Yes.
For a cheaper price than I originally found.
Yeah.
Not crazy cheap, but I mean, still like $60 a head cheaper for us.
Yeah, that's
still nice.
Hell of a deal. Yeah.
I'm wondering if I can renegotiate now with the ensuing COVID-19 virus going around.
Maybe I'll call him and ask him, like, hey.
If you cut my price in half, I won't bring the virus with me.
Yeah. Hey, I'll start licking everything. Don't think I won't.
I'm generally a very moist, oozy person.
All right. And his opponent. And 5-time reigning champion.
I like to think of myself as a 5-time reigning loser.
He is bald and beautiful, and we love him. It's Stevie!
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Stevie? All right, so what's a random bit of good luck that has fallen into your lap, per se?
Well, actually, recently I've been really wanting to upgrade our studio, our equipment, and I've been searching, especially after speaking with your buddy about where to look to get equipment used to just start building up a little bit, make our sound a little bit better and stuff.
Yeah.
Be able to edit easier, on the fly things.
Hell yeah.
So I started looking online, and then I found a really nice mixer for like $150 used. I was like, whatever, we'll get this. We'll build this piece by piece. You know, every week we'll get something small, like a microphone or like a cable. You know, we'll just do it small after this.
Right.
And I posted something online, and then luckily enough, Matt Siebert, my old podcast partner from the Mr. BS show, he offered to sell us all the equipment he purchased for that show to us at a very discounted price.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's actually already shipped everything. It'll be here in a couple of days, which is amazing because it's a lot of equipment. It's not just like a board. It's like everything you need to run everything. It's going to be insane. It's coming into 2 large boxes, so I'm really excited.
Wow.
And I can't thank him enough, so I'm like really, really happy. So
yeah, that's cool. That's really, it's awesome that he has exactly what we need for, you know, how many people we have frequently.
Yes.
Which is not a small number. Like when we have guests on, we have 5 people here and they all need a microphone, but now we could do it feasibly.
So
yeah.
it's going to be amazing. It's
going to be, it would have taken a while to get that much equipment for all those people, but instead we're going to get most of it, if not all of it, in one shot, which is fantastic.
Yeah, so that was the like, yay, oh my God, it's going to happen. So my plan is to build a little kit now for everything. So that's the next step.
So I'm going to vague book a little bit because I haven't been I'm gonna dance around the edges of this one because I have not wanted to put anything out there or say it publicly for fear that it will somehow then instantly be like revoked or taken from me. So I just on a complete whim one weekend about a month ago, I put myself out there and applied to try out for something that I honestly did not expect to get. It was like out of my league to begin with, and
the 2020 U.S. Women's Gymnastics team.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Well, because your ankle and your knee, you don't really want to be bouncing anymore, man.
Yeah,
you got to really take care of yourself.
It's tough. But,
Right.
but I felt like I could do it, so I decided to give it a shot.
You still look great in a leotard.
That's true.
I have had at this point, 4 interviews with a 5th coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So this complete and total, off the cuff whim of mine has turned into a very real possibility that something very, 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 very cool is going to happen. I wish I could say more than that, but I'm just not. I don't want to say it. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, least of all mine, and then have them dashed. So I'm just not saying anything yet. But it's looking like something cool might happen, but that's about as far as I'm willing to go.
There's something in the works.
There is something in the works, and I did not expect it to go this far at all. Not even the slightest bit, but it has, and that's super cool. So I'm really happy about that.
That's awesome, dude. Congratulations.
So yeah, it's going to be great if it happens. But enough talking vaguely about stuff that people won't understand. Well, what the hell is he talking about? Let's move on. We've got 3 games to play, gentlemen.
Yes.
Let's do this shit. First of all, game 1 is Like, Share, Block, in which I'll present our players with 3 news stories, and they've got to figure out which one I would like, which one I would share, and which one I would block on social media. Whichever team is closest to my choices is going to get 1 point. So let's go over the stories. First, story number 1. Henry Cavill has been linked to Wolverine in Captain Marvel 2. No word yet on whether Jason Momoa and Gal Gadot will also be jumping ship from the DCU. So
They
yeah.
should.
So yeah,
My opinion is they should.
Henry Cavill might be in Captain Marvel 2 as Wolverine of all people, or maybe they said linked to. I don't know if that means he's going to play the part or if he's going to be somehow involved with.
To it,
yeah,
I think Weapon X is my assumption. He's going to be tied. Yeah, he'll be tied to Weapon X in a way. I don't think he is going to be him.
Right. Excuse me. Sorry, got a bit of a runny nose thing happening here, so you're going to hear that once in a while.
I mean, I could edit it out.
Or you can leave it in like a dick.
Or let's edit out and talk about editing out, but leave the editing out in.
Yes, exactly.
There's a lot I got to edit out now. Fuck it, it's staying
in. I think, well, like you said, like for Jason Momoa and Gal Gadot to bail out, I believe DC Comics is folding, and Marvel might be buying the property.
What?
Like the
I didn't hear this.
I was talking to me and a buddy who refuses to show up on the show. I believe we were talking about it. And yeah, one of the rumors was that like it's just not selling well in the comic books. I don't know if it's going to be the whole thing or they're going to piece it out, the cinematic universe and the comic book paperback universe or whatever. But Marvel's a potential buyer, because I guess there were hints of the Justice League appearing in Marvel, like Thor. Like there's a streak of red, blue, and gold of the Superman colors,
Right.
And Thor's like, oh, if this is them, then like I can't compete with them or something like that. So there was hints that the 2 universes might completely collide.
That would be
It might
awesome.
become one.
I would be okay with it. I know it'd be fucked up. They'd have to do their own shit eventually.
I guess it's kind of a point. Like
I'd watch it. I would watch anything. I really would.
I mean, it's gonna be a point.
So-
I mean, I guess it'd be kind of sad. There's only 2 comic book companies,
Right.
Marvel and DC, but
2 big ones anyway.
one happens to fold. I mean, these kind of things happen.
Yeah.
But that aside, Henry Cavill, I haven't seen any of his dedicated Superman movies. I've just seen him in Justice League and whatever he cameoed in. I think it was just Justice League, maybe something else. So I haven't seen any of the Superman movies with him.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what I love him in is Scott Pilgrim.
Yes.
Yes.
He's amazing in Scott Pilgrim.
So I don't know, like just when I see him as Superman, he just seems really flat to me. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what they're telling him to do with Superman.
I think that was the problem. It was the direction.
Yeah,
I really do.
But Superman himself doesn't really have he has a character, but he doesn't have any. Characteristics. Like he doesn't have any flavor.
Well, he can look at Lois and Clark. That version of Superman had a ton.
Well, I mean, it's a different actor, different time, but
but I think it was the direction.
But if you just kind of look at the characters throughout history, he doesn't really.
All I'm saying, I want to see him as Superman fight Wolverine. That'd be fun.
I mean, realistically, Wolverine would get his ass kicked.
Yes, but he could survive.
I don't really need to survive that. I mean, Superman.
Well, not to the death.
Put his ass in the sun.
Wolverine.
Yeah, that might be it for Wolverine at that point.
Yeah. How strong's your adamantite? Can the sun melt it? Yes. Whee!
All right. So that's story number 1. Let's move on to story number 2. Judge Judy is finally ending after 25 seasons. She has not announced any future plans, but rumor has it she plans to do some swimming in a huge Scrooge McDuck style bin full of money.
Yeah.
She makes like $45 million a year at CBS.
She is the highest paid person on television.
Yes. Here's what happened.
Not just woman, highest paid person on television. Period.
Well, here's what happened. She's not just quitting. She's moving to a different network because they wouldn't keep her demands. Originally, she wanted her own spin-off shows. She was going to have another type of judge show and then something else. That was agreed upon with an old president or council or whatever. The new ones gave us a no, and she's like, fine, fuck it. She's going to another network, and she's just changing it, the name of the show pretty much, and having her own shows there now. I mean, and that's somebody made a point. I can't remember who show I was fucking listening to, but they said, dude, if she was making $45 million a year, how much were they making as the network? Now they're losing her. They were paying her that much. Yeah. Now they're down how much?
I mean, it's one of those things
they're just giving her the damn show. I'm like, yeah, you can have a show. Go ahead. We'll do a pilot. We'll see how it rates. If it rates it here, we'll do it. If not, sorry.
I mean,
okay,
sure,
cool.
She's established, but freeing up $45 million
would be huge.
You know, if you find something for $10
new
million
content
and slap it in there and put in some work,
right,
you're still saving 35, and you got something to fill it.
Not if the show was making $90 million on top of that.
Well,
then you're in the hole.
Let's go the cat's route and lose 130.
Right.
This story is this is good and bad.
Right, it is.
I hate her character. I hate Judge Judy.
Yes.
But Judy
Shineline,
yeah.
Yeah,
she as a person is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's very calm. She's very mellow. Her character on Judge Judy is just that screechy. That's how she is. But then if she's off stage, not in the show, she's very calm and she can talk and have a political conversation or whatever. Yeah. A very rational conversation.
She's a real judge, and she's actually rational.
Right.
She's not like that.
I don't like her persona.
Yes.
I like her, but I I hate her show because it spawned such things as Judge Jerry Springer.
Yeah,
that's a thing.
Oh.
Jerry Springer's a judge now.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you guys watch Judge Judy and ever get turned on at all?
No one knows.
All right then.
No. Sorry, Steve, I can't.
I got way more turned on when Bugs Bunny would cross-dress in Looney Tunes cartoons.
Hell yeah, that fuzzy little tail sticking out behind the robe. Oh, I love that tail.
Okay. Yeah. Moving on. So, story number 3. Spielberg is handing over Indiana Jones 5 to James Mangold. It's a bit like your dad realizing he can no longer drive, so he hands over the keys. Though considering the last couple of accidents, it was overdue.
Yeah, I was gonna be here all to defend him and shit, but you know what? You made a good point in one joke, and I'm kind of wicked now. Fuck him.
By accidents, are you referring to the last Indiana Jones movie, or anytime Harrison Ford gets to an airport?
It is kind of his fault.
What does Harry Mangold?
James Mangold.
James Mangold. What has he done that I might know?
Ford v Ferrari was the big name.
I heard that was amazing, and I have yet to see
heard it was good, but I don't really care about cars.
I do.
Is that his only? Is he kind of like a newcomer then? He doesn't really have a
Kind of. Well, I mean, he's got pedigree to him. Like Ford v Ferrari probably got him a lot of clout because that movie did well and reviewed well, and people like it. So he's probably an up and comer, is what I'd call him. Probably.
So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. We're doing an Indiana Jones movie, but after Crystal Skull, I just give me the first three and I'm done. Just give me the trilogy. That's all I need.
I can't remember who said it, but somebody said Indiana Jones 5 should be about Indy handing over the bullwhip, as it were,
to somebody else,
to Short Round, to a grown-up Short Round.
That'd be awesome.
Played by the guy who played Harold in Harold and Kumar's Castle.
Oh.
That guy,
dude, man.
Jason.
I don't know his name.
I don't know his name.
I know what he looks like.
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
They think he should be like a grown-up Short Round, and he should hand over the hat and whip to that guy.
Shit.
I was like, yeah, when whoever it was put that idea forward, I'm like, I am fucking there. Like that,
dude.
I
would go watch that. Like,
first
opening.
of all,
I'd fucking go check that shit out. That sounds because it would bring back nostalgia. Plus, fucking your handing over to legacy. Shit.
To an Asian main character who will be like the head of the franchise.
And actually doing shit over in those countries and not being a white guy just walking around like it's normal and shit.
And he's also quasi-established in the universe.
He's got history there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, I do like that.
Fuck, that'd be great.
I'd be all over that. But if it's just another
Harrison Ford,
here's some random mystical thing that's hard to believe.
Didn't he have a son already too in the Skull one?
Yeah,
wasn't it Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah,
Did he get eaten by monkeys or something?
Here's the hoping. We'll save that for your next tinfoil hat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was that the movie where Shia LaBeouf lost the tip of one of his fingers or something like that, and some stunt gone wrong? I can't remember.
I think so. I can't remember.
It was something like that. All I know is I'm pretty sure after Crystal Skull and Shia LaBeouf's eventual meltdown, they're not willing to bring him back into the series. But who knows?
But into your son. What son?
I don't know, son.
They'll kill him off screen in some boulder trap. Yeah, he didn't make it.
Comes back as a burger like in the Weird Al UHF.
Yeah, it's the same boulder that's been chasing him his entire life.
Yeah, he kills his son for revenge, and it turns around and goes back into the freaking game.
Son, you might want to take 2 steps to your left. What? Crush. I told you.
I knew you were really my son. You would have been able to get out of the way of it.
All right, so those are our 3 stories. Let me go over them briefly. Story 1, Henry Cavill being linked to Wolverine and Captain Marvel 2. Judge Judy is ending her show after 25 seasons. And finally, Spielberg is handing over Indiana Jones 5 to James Mangold. So I gave a like, a share, and a block to each of these stories. Which did I choose? Jorge, you lost the last game, so you're going to get the first choice.
Yeah, I dramatically lost the entire game in the speed run and the
ensuing junk in the box. I'll get to it
spectacularly. Now, okay, this was difficult at first, but now that I know a little bit more, this makes it easier. I would say if it's true, Judge Judy is going off the air, but just coming back under a different name. That's not very newsworthy. It'd be different if after 25 years she walked away and retired. But if she's just going to come back on another show and have the same format, I'm going to block that. That's the contract.
I should tell you that I did not know that when I set up the card.
I just happened to know that.
Stevie said that, and because of that, it may not necessarily be true.
Right.
That's what I said.
But Stevie said it, so bear that in mind.
It was true, but I said it.
Also likewise assumed that Judge Judy was retiring with a fuck ton of money.
Well, she's got all the fuck you money.
She has all the fuck you money.
Man, I wish I had some fuck you money. I'd fuck people for fuck you money.
I would be happy for just please go away money. Honestly, I'd be thrilled with that.
$10 here and there.
Can you leave the room? Just go.
Give me 5 minutes.
So, having said that, I assigned my share, like, and block.
I should have admitted. I should have
believing that Judge Judy was retiring, although I could be wrong.
All right, how much did we know about the Indiana Jones one? Because the short round was just an idea you heard.
Just an idea I heard afterward. The fact it has nothing to do with the actual story.
I'm going to say then the 5th go around of Indiana Jones, I will block that then.
Okay.
I think Crystal Skull, they should have left it. They should have left it Last Crusade with Sean Connery. How can you get any better than Sean Connery?
Yeah, you really...
I agree. I fucking agree.
I think it could have been topped, but it would have been really, really difficult.
But it wasn't. That's what
They should have known halfway through and said, you know what? Fuck it. It's a loss. That's what they should have. Halfway through, they should have known better. But there's fucking immature asshat over there, and it's bull poopy. Continue.
Thank you.
All right. Jorge, what are your other choices?
So, let's see. I am blocking Indiana Jones. I guess I'll like as we thought, the retirement of Judge Judy. Thinking, yeah, she's got her fuck you money, whether she comes back or not coming back as we originally thought. Yeah, $45 million a year for, maybe not every one of those 25 years.
Right.
What a goddamn money.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to come back and do shit ever again.
No, she does not.
And then just because I like Henry Cavill so much,
all of her grandchildren can retire.
I'm sure they could. And because I'm always partial to Wolverine, I'd like to see someone that's not. I love Hugh Jackman in Wolverine.
Yeah. I
would like to see someone be able to take over the role and keep it going. And I think Henry Cavill can do it. So I will share the Wolverine story.
Okay. So, Stevie, you are allowed to copy one of his, but the other two must be switched, or you can go entirely your own way. What do you pick for these three stories, sir?
The funny thing is I agree a lot with everything we all said.
But you can't copy all
I know.
three,
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to block the Indiana Jones Spielberg handing it over thing.
Okay. And you're going to swap the share and the like. So you're going to share Judge Judy ending after 25 seasons and like Henry Cavill being linked to Wolverine.
I want to, but now I'm thinking, because you said handing it over would be good probably. Fuck. Yes, we're going to stick with that. I'm going to go blocking the Spielberg thing, or agreeing with Jorge there, and then sharing Judge Judy and liking Henry Cavill and Wolverine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. As it turns out, it doesn't matter because Jorge got it exactly right.
Damn.
Yeah, out of the gate, he had it exactly right. I was tempted not to give you a choice, but I'm like, nah, that's mean.
Thank you. I appreciate your choice.
At least I wanted to hear what you were going to say about it. But yeah, absolutely. 100%. If anyone could take up the mantle of Wolverine, in my head, the best person I can think of would be Henry Cavill, I think. Because outside of the mainline Superman movies, I like him in everything he's in.
And not to mention, he's going to work with Brie Larson again.
Yeah.
Like in Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Oh. It's kind of funny because I was just watching Scott Pilgrim today.
Awesome.
There's like 5 people in that movie that went on to play superheroes.
Yeah, isn't that fucking awesome? Yeah. And they were in a superhero type movie. They were in a comic movie. Yeah. Like, it's so fucking awesome.
Fuck.
I want to watch it again.
Chris Evans?
No, but I was thinking, we were talking last episode about Little Shop of Horrors and who should play Seymour. Uh-huh. The guy who played Scott Pilgrim would be fucking perfect.
Oh.
Whose name I can't remember.
Oh my god.
I know. Wouldn't he be brilliant?
Yeah.
He's very Rick Moranis and Michael Cera.
Yes, thank you.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, wouldn't he be fantastic?
Fuck, that's smart.
I'm like, better than that Edgerton guy or whoever the fuck.
No, we know who that guy is.
Anyway. Yeah, so I assigned like to Judge Judy ending after 25 seasons. Like Jorge, I can't really stand the show. It's just a lot of people yelling, and I bore of that really easily.
You guys need to explore your sexuality more. Seriously, be grown-ups.
I've explored the fuck out of my sexuality, sir, and Judge Judy is not anywhere near it.
I'm curious what your point is.
The bailiff's pretty hot.
I don't want to go down this fucking path with you, so no.
I'll tell you later.
And like Jorge, I had assumed she was retiring, and I'm like, good for her. So I gave it a like.
Yeah.
But not a share because the Marvel thing was more impressive to me. Mm-hmm. And finally, of course, I blocked Spielberg handing over Indiana Jones 5 to James Mangold because unless that storyline I gave to someone else, I still can't remember. I wish I could remember. I think it might have been Chuck Wendig maybe on Twitter. I'm not sure. But it was someone along those lines, a creative on Twitter posted that idea, and I was like, that's brilliant. I would see that. Any other Indiana Jones 5, I don't give a shit. So that's pretty much it. Jorge takes the first point of this game and has the lead, but we'll see if he can hang on to it after round 2, which is right after this.
Spoilers, I can't.
Have you ever wanted to fuck your mother in a basement? Well, you can book me as your photographer at Shayna Feely Photography. Did it.
Welcome back. Game 2 is called Would I Bullshit You? In a loving homage to my favorite panel show, we're turning the tables on me. Now I have to convince our players that each of 3 things is my favorite, but only one really is, and the team that figures out which one I'm not lying about will win 2 points. So I themed this one after the coronavirus.
Ooh.
Yay! Happy days! No, there was a weird Twitter thing where people were coming up with songs to wash your hands to make sure you wash your hands for long enough. Like, because somebody said, like the CDC said something like you should wash your hands while singing "Happy Birthday" twice,
Like a child's thing, so you remember.
No, to make sure you do it long enough that you wash your hands for a long enough time.
That's also a thing in the restaurant. That's what they tell us. Like,
Really?
when you wash your hands, sing "Happy Birthday."
Yeah, I mean that's what you're supposed to do to make sure that you get entirely
Like the traditional
clean.
Happy Birthday?
Yeah, "Happy Birthday to you."
Wait. Was that before?
He doesn't
the
want
copyright?
spoilers.
Was that
for
was that
Happy
was
Birthday.
that was that before
Wait, don't tell me
the whole
Don't tell me how it
copyright?
ends.
I don't want to know.
It ends with spankings. That's all it is.
Unless you're me. All right.
And then it
So,
happens.
in honor of that, talking about songs that people like to sing while they're in the bathroom, I have compiled my favorite songs to sing. Just period. It's my favorite songs to sing. Not necessarily the ones I would sing while washing my hands free of the coronavirus, but these are my favorite songs to sing. Each one is my favorite. Yay! Let's go over them one by one. And surprise, surprise, I will not be doing any actual singing during this segment.
Oh, really? I thought you were going to. I was getting all excited.
No, well, first of all, copyright. Second of all, no.
I think
if I sing it during the part where we're discussing it, I'm like, that might be giving it away. And if I sing it afterwards, then I'm just showing off. So fuck that noise. I'm just going to describe the songs to you and tell you where I found them, what I like about them, and why I like singing them. And you guys are going to have to figure out if that's the real deal or if I'm full of shit.
Awesome.
So let's get started.
I already know the answer to this.
Excuse me. Song number 1 is Poets of the Fall's Dark Disquiet. You've probably not heard of this. This is actually the most recent song of the 3. I found out about it by playing through the game Control.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
It is a Remedy game. It's by the same people who made Max Payne and Alan Wake. It's their most recent game, and it's that game. How do I describe that game? One of the boss fights is versus a refrigerator.
So
awesome. it's just brilliant. A refrigerator that kills people. So So yeah, it kills people who aren't looking at it.
So you gotta stare like an angel? Like
kind of like a weeping angel. If no one is looking at it, it starts acting violently. You just need one person to look at it though. If one person's looking at it, everyone else is free to do whatever they want. But there has to be somebody looking at it though. This game is so fucked. This game is so amazingly fucked,
It's kind of like Invisible Boy from Mystery Man.
Yeah.
He's invisible as long as you're not looking at him.
Exactly.
So this song pops up as a collectible that you walk into a room. Apparently, there's an experiment. There's giant speakers on the wall, and you can come across like you can fill out like a questionnaire about how you feel about how did the song make you feel about this political movement? How did the song make you feel about the 80s? Did you have the urge to kill? Like all these just really random things.
This sounds very Portal-esque.
Yeah. Well, the song, these are all things surrounding the song. And I actually played the song for a little bit, and I was like, oh, it's kind of cool. It slaps a little bit. And then it got to the bridge, and I just stopped. And my character stood there in the room while I listened to the song for the full 5 minutes.
Oh, shit.
I was like,
Did you wash your hands for the entire 5 minutes?
Yes. Coronavirus wasn't a thing back then. This is a fairly recent song, but I actually really, really dig it. It does a lot of things differently. First of all, Poets of the Fall, I've been a fan of since I think Max Payne 2. They did a song called Late Goodbye that I'm a huge fan of. And whoever the lead singer of Poets of the Fall is, his voice range falls right into mine, so it's like perfect.
Okay.
Like, it's just comfortable. I don't go reaching for any notes I can't hit.
Right.
There's none too deep for me.
You feel comfortable the whole time.
Yeah. There's no discomfort when singing
that.
his music. So there's that. it's also got a very kind of vampire-ish vibe to it. I mean, it's called Dark Disquiet.
Very heavy
So
ambiance kind of.
yeah, the lyrics are all about being out at night and feeling like you're the king because there's nobody else around.
Nice.
Like, you know, and there's all sorts of great stuff in the lyrics, and it's just I don't know how to describe it. I just kind of want you to listen to it. You know, I wish I could play it for you on it, but trust me when I say it's a banger. It fucking slaps. It's Dark Disquiet. Check it out. It's absolutely magical. And that's my favorite song to sing. But this is my favorite song to sing. Song number 2 is Stone Temple Pilots' Interstate Love Song.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is a jam from back in the day, from the 90s.
Yeah.
It is pretty much my go-to at karaoke because of the 3 of these, it's the only one you could find in a karaoke list.
A major band.
Yeah. It sucks so much to finally find songs that I like singing, and there are almost none of them on lists of karaoke songs. So
Outside of like you find the song.
Yeah. So anyway, Interstate Love Song. I was a middling Stone Temple Pilots fan back in the day. I think I had their first and second albums, Vaseline and the first one. Yeah, Core.
Yeah.
And I love them both. But Interstate Love Song, for whatever reason, is just one of those songs that I just instantly fall into. You know, like wait in on a Sunday afternoon. I love that fucking that just kind of
growly.
Yeah, they had that kind of raw edge to them. You know, when they sang, at least back in the kind of like grunge days.
Yeah,
you know,
mid-90s.
And I always enjoy putting on that kind of affect, like especially when I'm at a karaoke bar. I'll be drunk and I'll just be like, "Yeah, get into it, '90s grunge, bitch."
I know, I was there. A lot of the
You've
time.
seen it. You've seen it. So yeah, Stone Temple Pilots' Interstate Love Song. The lyrics I'm kind of iffy about. I'm like, don't really care. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Some Stone Temple Pilots songs are harder for me to sing than others, but Interstate Love Song, like Dark Disquiet, falls very neatly into my range. There's no stretches, no difficult spots, as it were.
Right.
So I can just do it, and nowadays I've sung it so much that I can just kind of just whip it out and just do it.
Don't whip it out here.
Yeah. You usually want me to whip it out.
It's my turn.
Anyway, all right. It's your turn this week.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Interstate Love Song, absolutely fantastic song. Love that song since I was a kid. It is my favorite song to sing. But this is my favorite song to sing. Song 3 is Dream Theater's Panic Attack. Now, this is a fun one. Like Dark Disquiet, you're not likely to find this at a karaoke bar. This is, Dream Theater in general, I think there might be a couple of songs you could find in karaoke, but Dream Theater, for whatever reason, despite having like one of the best guitarists in history, they just never... What?
Hendrix?
Let me move on. So, Dream Theater's Panic Attack, I came across via... I was a fan of another song of theirs, but I can't sing it. I think it's called Space Divest. And it's not... that's kind of an unusual song for them, but I just took to it for whatever reason. But I never, checked out the rest of their catalog. And then I think it was Guitar Hero 3? Or possibly one of the other ones, maybe like World Tour or something like that. It's like the final song. It's the challenge song basically, because A, their guitarist is batshit crazy, and B, this song. How much do you guys know about like music and time signatures and stuff like that?
Nothing.
Okay.
Basic.
Let me just give you the basic rundown then.
You mean like steps and shit?
Yeah, music. Generally, the most of the time, music is in 4/4 time. That
yeah, I know.
4 beats per measure. 4
Right.
beats per measure. Sometimes when they like to mix it up, they'll go to 3/4 time, which is more like a waltz. 3 beats per. 3 beats per. This song, if I'm not mistaken, is in 7/4 time. It has an absolutely insane beat structure that is, first of all, mind-melting to think about having to compose something like this.
Right.
But they did it. And not only that, but it changes time signatures, I think, multiple times during the song into other weird random things. Like, I think at one point it might have been like an absolutely insane, like 15/8. Like, just really fucking out there and strange. But because the entire song is themed around mental illness, it fits like a fucking glove. Like, it is so perfect. Like, I kind of want to know if they came up with the lyrics before the song or the song first, and then they said the only thing that fits this is something crazy, so why don't we do crazy? And it's literally about a guy who has a lot of mental illness issues, and he's trying to deal with them as best he can. And it's for my own reasons, I jive with that message. But I also jive with trying to sing it because there's some really great, awesome bits in it that I really enjoy, like the bridge. Right. I don't know how to explain it other than it's a lot of fun to sing. Partially because it is batshit insane, and the writing of the lyrics is so goddamn good. It's so good. So yeah, that's my favorite song to sing. As are the other two. Except I'm kind of full of shit.
I know, you're seeming
only one of these really is my favorite song to sing. Stevie, since you lost the last game, you get the first choice of which of these three songs. I'll briefly go over them one more time. Poets of the Falls' Dark Disquiet, Stone Temple Pilots' Interstate Love Song, and Dream Theater's Panic Attack. One of these is my absolute favorite song to sing.
Okay. I want to reiterate something you said earlier. This is not one of my questions.
Okay.
You said you sing it in the shower, correct?
Yeah, I have done.
Okay.
It's favorite when I sing, period, but yes, I have sung these songs in the shower.
I'm going to ask... You get one each, right? Is that how this works?
I
can't remember.
I kind of skipped over the question, so I'll say you guys can interrogate me for a couple of minutes.
Sure.
A couple of minutes, huh?
Yeah, if either of you come up with questions,
turn around.
That's not a question.
Car battery.
Yes. Okay. Out of the three of them, which one do you sing the most while you are in the shower?
All three of them.
Damn, he can lie.
Yes, I can. I mean, that's the point of the game. I'm lying about two of them. This is going to be hard.
I don't know if I have any questions, honestly.
I really don't. Okay,
I already have my answer.
I think I got mine already, yeah. I already know. I'm 100% confident in this.
Okay.
All right? Because I sang this to the side of the stage while you sang there in your glory with the crowd cheering upon you.
I'm really worried now. He's going to go off the board and pick the Flash.
He's all mourning.
It was Barbie Girl by Aqua. No, I'm gonna guess.
It was our duet of Losing My Religion.
Oh my god, I love REM so much.
I think I remember that.
Yes, that was one. I'm gonna go with Interstate Love Song.
Okay.
Just because I've seen you sing it so much, so I seriously think you do enjoy that one the most to sing.
Okay. All right, so that's your choice.
Mm-hmm.
Jorge, you can choose from the two remaining choices. So that leaves you Poets of the Falls' Dark Disquiet or Dream Theater's Panic Attack. Which do you think was my favorite song to sing?
I think Stevie, well, I know Stevie sniped my answer. I was going to go there and say Love Song as well.
Mm.
With that being said, the first one was, what was it called again?
Dark Disquiet.
I've never heard you mention this one before because I don't recall it. It doesn't sound remotely familiar. The game does, Max Payne or wherever it came from.
Control and Alan Wake and all
Control is, but the Max Payne creators anyway. Familiar. Whereas Dream Theater, while you were talking about it, the name of the group, Dream Theater, sounded familiar. And once you mentioned the rock band, kind of like, okay, that's kind of where it comes from. So that one did strike a chord. So I'll have to go with, before I give you my choice, I'd like you to know that whenever I watch myself, regardless of what it is or where it is, I like to sing Right Said Fred. I'm too sexy. But anyway, that's just me.
Oh my god, it's so smart. We should sing songs while we're showering.
I know. I mean, sometimes I don't have time to get in the shower, and I just, wash my junk in the sink, and, just, I'm too sexy.
Too sexy for your shower. Too sexy for your shower.
Stevie, I'll FaceTime you next time I'm in the shower.
Oh my God, we'll do a duet.
Oh, there you go. I can be somewhere and watch.
So what are you picking?
I'm gonna go with Dream Theater, just because that's the only other one that sounds familiar that I know that's come up with us before at some point.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with Dream Theater as my second choice.
Fair enough. Alrighty then.
I'm worried now because I think it's like shit. Maybe it was too obvious, and you might be right.
Okay,
No,
it
is. I should have said it.
I can tell you that one of you managed to pick my least favorite.
Fuck.
And the other one managed to pick my second favorite because my actual favorite song to sing is Poets of the Falls' Dark Is Quiet. Legitimately, I cannot stop singing this song in the van. Like, ever since I found it, I have been, like, nonstop. And of the three, it's the only one I have on my phone.
Oh, no, okay. Yeah.
So, I mean, that should tell you something right there, that I carry it with me everywhere I go. But the Interstate Love Song, like I said, I can whip it out at karaoke because it's nice, it's familiar, it's comfortable. It's basically a warm-up song for me. And because I've sung it that much, it's kind of lost some of its charm. Like, I get up and it's just kind of become routine, and I don't really enjoy it the way I used to, honestly. Right. That's why, but I still really enjoy it. This is why I put it as second favorite. Panic Attack is absolutely a lot of fun to sing, but I don't get a lot of excuses to sing it. Like I said, it's not at karaoke, so it's not as easily available as Interstate Love Song. Not to mention, it's a 7-minute song. So if I decide to sing it, it's going to be a fucking marathon. And I'm just going to be exhausted by the time I'm done.
You don't have to sing the whole song.
No, there is like a 2-minute long guitar solo in the middle. You can basically take
it's
sing
like
a
two
break
little
during.
songs.
Like, it's just whatever. But Dark is Quiet just has me in its thrall. Honest to God, I wish I could play it for you on this podcast and just the whole thing so our audience could hear the entire song. But as it is, it's available on YouTube. Go check it out. It's fantastic. It slaps like a son of a bitch, and it's amazing. And like I said, I really dig singing it. So that means I have to go with my second favorite, which is Interstate Love Song. So Stevie, congratulations. Yeah. You have won the game and you have 2 points.
I did something. Woo woo.
No tie this week, so I'm going to go ahead and put these boxes down. We're going to declare a winner when we go through the speed run, which is round 3, right after this. Hey, I'm Aaron.
And I'm CJ.
And we're the Masters of Boredom, where nothing is off the table, not even podcasting. We're here on this podcast to tell you about our YouTube channel, which is filled with board game videos, reviews, let's plays, and mechanic dives, all sorts of things that might interest you if you like board games.
If you're a board game fanatic, you need to watch our show. You can see our videos posted on BoardGameGeek.com.
And other websites like...
You guys seriously forgot again?
It's YouTube, right? We're on YouTube?
Yes, you're on YouTube.
Find us on these websites as Masters of Boredom. That's boredom spelled BOARDDOM.
Double D for a reason.
It's supposed to be family friendly, asshole.
Fucking noobs.
Welcome back. Game 3 is called the Speed Run. 5 quick fire topics. The players are going to take turns deciding which of 2 possibilities I like better. Whichever team gets 3 of them correct first is going to get 3 points and win this game. Yeah. Let's jump into it right away, gentlemen. Speed Run topic number 1. Ego versus Unicron. Who'd be better at SimCity?
I was going to say that's going to be really hard because Ego is a planet just like Unicron is, but Unicron actually has cities within him, I think, and has living things on him. Like actual.
Unicron has just Autobots and Decepticons.
Yeah, they're living beings on him.
They're sentient beings. I mean, I'm not
That's what I'm saying. They're
living.
sentient and they're there. They're surviving there,
The
obviously.
definition of life is
Regardless,
But if you
it's a
want-
society. Whereas Ego, the only life that's on his planet is all animal.
Is there even animal life on that planet?
Or actually, no, it's only plant, isn't it? It's plant and him.
I don't even.
I think even the plants are him.
Yeah, so
Technically.
actually, I
But
think
there is a city on him, at least according to the movie. There's that abandoned city. 'Cause
a city would have to constitute people, I would assume, not just
Not
a building.
I think he just made it as an accommodation for
Quill.
Quill and whoever
Yeah.
ran there.
I think that was it, though.
I don't know if he ever mentioned anyone living on him.
No. Not
I
for
can't
longer than
recall,
the
honestly.
impregnation part.
I did not read the comics where he.
I didn't either. I was going by the movie for Ego.
Yeah, me too.
But that's my think. I would think Unicron would be the best for that because he has these sentient beings living there or whatnot.
Well, as it happens, it's not your choice. Jorge, you lost the last game, so you're going to get the first pick. What do you think, sir?
As an avid fan of SimCity, I do love my Sim games.
Mhm.
Whether it's SimCity, even The Sims, the old version, Theme Hospital, Dungeon Keeper, fun games like that. I think Unicron would, because Unicron is just basically a supercomputer, and it has all these sentient beings, whether they're alive or not, however you want to classify them. I mean, Ego just has a city, or at least a small area that looks like a city on it.
Right.
Whereas, like, the entire surface of Unicron is a city. Everything. There's towers, roadways for all the Autobots, Decepticons to go around. I think his entire surface in planet form is a perfect metropolis of the city.
Right.
The whole thing. So I think Unicron would definitely be better at SimCity or at crafting a SimCity.
Okay. Stevie, you apparently agree. Are you sticking to that?
I do. I do agree. Ego, I mean, if he had sentient things on there, I would consider those a city. I just don't. But, yeah, no, I don't. It's straight up Unicron. He's a computer. He knows SimCity. He could probably beat it and stuff. I bet you're, like, no
You
human.
can't beat SimCity.
No human could beat SimCity.
No, you literally,
There's no win condition.
You
There-
literally-
Yeah, that we
literally-
can think of. We're not a
can't-
computer.
there
you don't
literally
know.
is no win condition.
Let's see. Stevie's out there looking for SimCity speedruns and they don't exist. 'Cause-
Well, I'm trying to get that pacifist one going. It's hard. It's so hard to not killing these little dumbasses.
Okay, well, as it happens, Jorge, it's your choice. Ego or Unicron, which did I pick would be better at playing SimCity?
Excuse me. I am sticking with the Orson Welles voiced Unicron.
Good choice, because that's what I picked.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
nice.
While I was sure that Ego would have a better grasp of what humans and therefore living creatures would need in a city to do well in SimCity, fact of the matter is, as a giant supercomputer, I'm sure Unicron would figure it out. Like even if he doesn't have humans or actual living biological creatures in his giant planet-sized city, he could figure it out. So I put it down to Unicron winning just because he's going to have the superior processing power in his brain.
And Unicron already has a functioning city on his back.
Yeah. So, first speedrun topic goes to Jorge. It is 1-0.
Very
Stevie,
nice.
this one will be your choice, and it comes over to you for speedrun topic number 2. The Putties, don't know if I'm saying that right,
Yes.
from the Power Rangers,
Yeah.
versus Cobra,
Oh, shit. Okay.
pretty sure I'm saying that right, from G.I. Joe. Who would make a better thriller flash mob? In other words, a flash mob put together simply to reenact the dance scenes from Thriller.
Oh my god. I want to see both of this so bad. Okay, now I know Cobra would have. Here's the thing Cobra would have the unique costumes for each individual one. So, just like in Thriller, each of those zombies, they did have different costumes. So, yes, they would fill the part there. But I think the Putties in general would work better as the undead zombie-like movements for the dance. Whereas a lot of those Cobra guys aren't coordinated enough to dance at all. I mean, seriously, Zartan might. I mean, I know he was in the makeup and shit. But, and Baroness can dance. I've seen her dance with, what's his nuts? I think Destro can, but I mean, the rest of them really can't, man. They're clumsy. The twins will fucking trip over each other or some shit.
The twins are pretty. Well, no, the twins are all the acrobatic shit.
They were
Blanked, but
Yeah.
the twin thought thing.
But I just don't see Cobra being that coordinated to do the whole thing. Again, they got the little individual costumes that would look neat in a group. They would screw up the whole thing. The putties got this, man, for sure. They're half dead anyway. They're not even alive, I don't think. I think if you hit them in the right spot, they fall apart back into putty.
That seems right. I think they're just
Yeah.
like a couple swift kicks to the chest and they're gone.
Yeah, just like a zombie.
Right.
Jorge, what do you think?
I think the putties. I think I would give points for the putties being uniformly dressed. I guess I'm thinking of just everyone in like the red leather Michael Jackson suit, which isn't the case.
Right.
But I think the characters of Cobra, even like the humpo expendable soldiers that shoot and never hit anything.
Right.
I
Like the
think
stormtroopers.
basically,
Yeah.
Cobra stormtroopers. I think they are intelligent enough
Right.
that they could get a routine together. Whereas the putties, there's kind of mild automatons, and as long as the person choreographing them is in control. But I think that as a group, even like individual flair, I think the Cobras can do a pretty good throw flash mob. I think the costume would definitely lend, like you said, the variety of different looking people. So
Right.
I think Cobra could put on a pretty good throw flash mob.
Okay. Well, that's both of your opinions, but the choice is Stevie's. So which do you think I picked would make a better flash mob to reenact a
I know the
thriller
answer.
dance scene? Would it be the putties or would it be Cobra?
It's
I
the
picked?
Flash.
It's
It's the Flash.
Damn it!
Yep, playing all the parts
He's
simultaneously.
fast enough.
Yep.
Man, I really punted this one.
I'm gonna stick with the putties, man, for sure, from Power Rangers. I really think so. I wouldn't be surprised. I think I could be wrong. I know it's happened before, like once or twice in the past. But
It's
I
not very often for
believe
you lately.
not often at all. Really, I've been like aces, man. But I believe there was an episode of Power Rangers where they danced. So I think they might actually have the skill for that.
I don't believe you anymore. Whatever you think.
I really
You always
do.
hate me, don't you, you bastard?
I kind of instantly disbelieve what Stevie brings up as factual on this
Yo,
show.
to judge anything's right, motherfucker. Go look that shit up.
I had to be reminded to not trust you. I remember now.
No. Look it up. It's real. But
All right,
I
you're
believe it was.
picking the putties.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so you've just given the point to Jorge because I
My
picked
fucker.
Cobra. Of course I picked Cobra. First of all, I didn't know the putties at all.
Oh, come
I
on.
do not know Power Rangers whatsoever.
Yes.
From what I remembered, they were just like the low-level humps that the Power Rangers just beat the crap out of time and time again. And I was like, well, at least the Cobra can sometimes think. And at least they are militarily trained, so they have some sort of unit cohesion. Not to mention, I just pictured putting Cobra Commander in Michael Jackson's red suit. And laughed, and I loved that idea. With Baroness as the girl. It's just constantly afraid of everything going on.
Because he makes it.
Oh my god, yes.
So I picked Cobra, which means Jorge has taken two
Nice.
speedrun topics.
All right.
He is one away from reclaiming his throne, and it's all going to come down to speedrun topic number 3. Stevie, you blow this, you've given him the game in just 3 topics.
So
It's not the first thing I've blown tonight.
And not the last either.
Nope.
All right, so
Shotgun.
topic number 3. Dr. Light versus House MD.
Okay.
Who'd be a better diet pill huckster? In other words, which one of these guys would do better selling those crappy late night diet pill advertisements?
Oh my god.
Kind of like the guy whose name I can't remember. Kind of like Billy Mays, but less respectable.
Wow. Is that even possible?
Yes, Billy Mays was very respectable. You liked him.
I
These
didn't
diet
like
pill
him.
If you ever see these assholes on TV selling these diet pills, you just instantly hate their fucking guts.
Yes.
They're like, they might as well be made of slime, honestly.
I mean, look, if the question was who could sell the better late night boner pill, I know the answer to that. And that is Vince the Slapshot guy.
Yes. You seen this fucking wrist movement, man? He's got that shit
I
on.
don't love my nuts.
But your choices are Dr. Light from the Mega Man series versus House MD. who would be better at hucking diet pills on late night television?
I'm gonna say the more friendly one would definitely be Dr. Light, because House doesn't give a shit about people. But
I don't think that's true.
I really don't think he likes people, man. I can't see him trying to sell shit on. I mean, he'd probably have the right recipes and shit. It wouldn't kill you. It would probably actually would be the one. Nah, it probably wouldn't work either.
I mean, I haven't seen a lot of episodes of House, but he's usually the go-to guy that has the answer for what.
He does.
Yes, but he
But
doesn't.
he is not a people
He
person
is not a people person.
whatsoever. He hates motherfuckers.
Even the people he likes.
He hates.
Even the people he likes. He
Like, they love
manages to
abuse.
piss off, and he abuses them
Yeah.
pretty much
So
regularly.
that's what I'm saying. Like, he'd be the evil guy, and you're like, "Fucking take this pill. Fuck you. Give me $39.99, motherfucker. Maybe I'll send you two. Maybe I fucking won't. It's gonna be double shipping, bitch. You want to lose that weight? Do you? That's the only way to do it. Believe me, I'm House, motherfucker. Whereas Dr. Lay would be like, "Hey, friend, do you like cute little robots? Do you like cute little doggies? Do you like cute little robot doggies?"
Do you want a million of tiny rushes going through your bloodstream eating the fat?
With Dr. Light's new diet pill, we can make that possible. Like, no joke, dude. Like, throw that bitch in there. Fucking Dr. Light's got the fucking late night shit, man. He's got the he's like the Mr. Rogers, man, of fucking pill poppers. Pushers, my bad, not poppers. Pushers, pill pushers. House is a fucking pill popper too, man. That motherfucker takes pain meds like nonstop. He's addicted to that shit. You want some guy trying to push pills for you? He's gonna be fucking pocketing that shit, taking it home, or on his break and shit, man. He's gonna pop him anyway just cause. When that one bitch gave him that fucking placebo, it wasn't even fucking pain meds. He took that shit for like a week and he had no idea. And then he got all bitchy and shit, like hit her or some shit. You don't want that guy on your fucking team.
I'm just thinking of Dr. Light's advertisement of like, you order his pills and you take one, and all of a sudden a little text message pops up. You've acquired Fat Buster. Mega Man pose.
Jorge, what do you think?
Like I said, I like Dr. Light. I think he would definitely be the positive face of it, where you wouldn't feel like he's a huckster selling you crap. He would have the flashy nanotechnology kind of, his wheelhouse of robots and machinery and that sort of thing. But I think if we're going with, now, is it a character House or can it be Hugh Laurie?
No, it's the character of House specifically.
Just like the character Dr. Light, it's not really Jeremy Light. He's not a real doctor.
Jeremy Light? What the fuck? Where did you pull that name from? It's not real. It's not canon.
Really? Look it up. You don't know.
No,
Do you?
It's Judge Judy all over.
Throwing Stevie flag. We need a Stevie flag.
We need the pure Stevie flag. We can throw it pretty small bullshit.
I think House is definitely, he would be more conniving anyway. But he could do it with a straight face. So I think he would be like the better salesman. He would be the better deceptive salesman. So, I mean, he could do it, push the pill, and like I said, now I'm kind of curious about the character's motivation. Like, why is he a fucking doctor? If he hates everybody, why is he not helping people?
Because he's a genius.
Why is he in medicine?
He likes the glory, but then he throws away the fucking trophies. He's a dick.
Then why?
He likes the challenge. That's what it is.
There's
That's
another
all
way
it
to
is.
challenge yourself without fucking helping people.
Not really.
I mean,
Not for him.
He could travel back in time and side with Hitler. I mean,
He's a-
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
whatever.
fuck House, man. Fuck Hitler. Fuck House. Fuck
Or he could
that.
work with Steve Irwin. Whatever.
Fuck him, too. They all deserve to go down to hell together. Poor devil.
Poor devil.
All right, so it's not your choice, Jorge. It is Stevie's choice, and you got to get this right to stay in the game. Which one did I pick would be a better diet pill huckster, Dr. Light or House MD? Which is your decision, sir?
Any true man of science and integrity would know it's Dr. Light.
You could
Now, if anybody would choose the other, you may dismiss yourself now.
But as the question says, Ben is huckster,
I do.
and you throw the word integrity around. Integrity has no value.
Yeah,
It is if you do it right.
I hate to point this out, but I mean, it was about a huckster, someone who is deliberately selling bad goods, or at least in my mind, bad goods. And I think Dr. House would be a lot more deceptive.
Yeah.
I still think Dr. Light would make more sales.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Woo woo.
Because he is
He
more
is friendly. He's personable.
He's kind of like a slower, gentler Billy Mays. If he's gonna do this thing, he's gonna be the guy that's like, "Hey, how you doing? I just got these little pills. I think they're gonna do great for you, and I think you should try them. They're fantastic. Here, have this." And that. Whereas House would almost bludgeon you to get you to take them. He'd be like, take these pills. They might prevent you from dying. You don't know. That's it, friends. Bye. He would be conniving. He would be deceptive. But I think people, like they are in the show, would be naturally turned off by that shit.
Yeah.
So they'd flock to Dr. Light, as it were. So Stevie gets that one. It is 1 point to 2.
Okay.
Jorge still has the lead. You've still got an uphill climb, but
Not
it's
so much longer.
doable. However, the choice goes to Jorge for this one. Speedrun topic number 4. Stonehenge versus, and I'm going to butcher this, Emperor Qin Shi Huang's mausoleum. Which is a better site for a dodgeball game? Now, for those who don't know, Emperor Qin Shi Huang's mausoleum is the place filled with just, I don't know how many, it's got to be hundreds, I think, of terracotta soldiers.
Oh, it's like thousands.
Thousands.
It is literally an army.
It's a massive amount.
Oh, shit.
It's insane.
They're just there?
Yeah.
Are they in the walls or are they there?
No, they are freestanding.
Oh, shit,
freestanding soldiers.
Yeah, they are to scale of a person, roughly the size of a
Oh, fuck, that's
average
cool.
Asian person, Chinese person.
I know you can play dodgeball there? That's fucking awesome.
Well,
I thought it was sacred or
they
some
generally
shit.
don't allow people to touch
It's only
the soldiers
during
I'm
certain
pretty sure.
times? Like spring or some shit?
No,
no.
Season?
I'm going to book you a trip to China and you can go play dodgeball.
Dude, that would so be good. I'm little. It's hard to hit me.
Yeah. It's going to be really hard because we're not going to be there getting arrested and thrown in a Chinese prison.
Oh, fuck, man. Those things suck.
Those things suck. I can't think of any prisons that are pleasant.
Haven't been to a good one yet.
Yeah. You're working your way to the country, though.
It's like a
Trying.
Motel 8. All right, so what do you think, Jorge?
Do we have parameters for a dodgeball team? How many versus how many? Do we have this or not? Or just
I just put it as
6 on 6?
an appropriate amount for the size of the arena.
okay
Because
so,
the mausoleum is understandably larger than Stonehenge, I couldn't put it down to keeping the teams the same size, because then in one place they would have an advantage, or there might be too many people in one place. So I just said, we'll scale up.
Okay, fair enough.
From, because I believe, like I said, I believe the mausoleum is bigger than Stonehenge, so it would be a larger team versus team thing there than it would be at Stonehenge. But
All right.
but the team size would be appropriate for the arena.
All
Let's
right.
put it that way.
All right, I like that. I think Stonehenge might be interesting for a dodgeball arena, but I think it would be a lot harder to play a game. And give me the question one more time. Which would be a better
Which is
arena?
a better site for a dodgeball game?
Okay. I guess in the perspective of the players, I assume, would be the terracotta soldiers. Because you have 1,000 people to hide behind that don't count. They don't move. I don't know how strong terracotta is versus dodgeball. Being hard and strong. Does it instantly shatter? Can it take a few shots before it breaks? I think the game would take forever, but from a player standpoint, you'd have all the people to hide behind, plus whatever else is in the tomb of Shao Kahn or whatever.
Shang Tsung.
Qin Shi Huang.
Yeah, him. I think his tomb with terracotta soldiers.
Shao Kahn.
Thanks, Shao Kahn,
The Dragon King.
Lo Maze,
Shang Tsung.
Lo Maze,
Lojack.
Hi Jack,
Some young guy.
Jack off.
Weird enough.
Stevie,
Yes.
what do you think?
I don't know anymore, man. Jorge had a good point. From the player side, it would be fun, but I think that would be more fun for an airsoft area. I think that'd be awesome to play airsoft in that. I think for a dodgeball game, to split Stonehenge in half would be cool. Plus, you can sell VIP tickets to fucking viewers who can sit up on top of the stones and shit, man. Fucking top view. So that'd be really fucking cool, man. You can make some fucking dough on that game. I'm gonna rent out Stonehenge, bitches. You don't want to play some fucking dodgeball? It's gonna be fucking cool, man. I'll bring the herb.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a giant 4,000-ton stone.
But I'm definitely gonna go with Stonehenge. Man.
All right.
That's what I think.
Well, it's not your choice. It's Jorge's,
yeah,
and
you're
this
right.
is for the game.
Oh shit.
Well, I'm going to. I feel that if I stick with Shao Kahn's tomb here,
Wang.
whatever.
Wang's tomb.
Wang Ho, whatever the fuck. I feel like I'm just going to give it away, so I feel like I should choose Stonehenge. It's not my initial choice, and here's where I give it away. But I'm going to outguess myself. I'm going to go back to my original Tomb of Hung Lo and stick with the terracotta soldiers.
Teriyaki soldiers.
So-
The terracotta soldiers.
So your choice is the terracotta soldiers.
I don't know what the fuck I picked anymore.
Those are the Baraka people.
Okay.
Rah, 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 rah.
Well, I can tell you that I certainly think that Stonehenge would be a more interesting arena to play in because there's variance.
Mhm.
The terracotta soldiers are all the same.
Right.
Having said that, getting hit by a dodgeball means they're probably going to explode, which means that's awesome. So I picked the mausoleum.
Oh shit!
So congratulations, Jorge. You've taken 3 of the topics. You have won the speed run and won the game 4 points to 2.
Nice.
You have reclaimed your
Oh,
throne,
shit.
What
sir.
is this feeling?
After a 5-game losing streak,
My
you are
left
back
arm
on
is
top.
numb, but I can't see on my left eye. Oh, that's normal.
Congratulations, sir. You are our winner.
I'm going straight to the bathroom and singing Right Said Fred, I'm Too Sexy as I wash my penis and or testicles in the sink.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Please remember to leave the door open.
Oh,
Okay.
don't worry.
So, thank you very much for listening, paying attention to our show. We really appreciate it. Please like and share our show on social media if you enjoyed it. Make sure to follow us. You can follow us at BFYTW Podcast. That's at BFYTW Podcast on Twitter. You can follow me at Pantsless Aaron. You can follow Stevie at
Midnight Smoke 1.
You can follow Jorge at
HH_Empire.
and you can follow my brother who made all the music for our show at Kerosene Letter. Please buy our songs and give him your money because he wouldn't take ours. But thank you very much for that. And thank you for listening. And that's it from us. Why?
Because fuck you,
That's why.